Happy day, students. Today I am going to teach you English grammar, simple, compound, complex sentences, part 2. At first we have seen the first type, that is in spite of. Okay, now we are moving on to the second, that is in the event of. In simple sentence, in the event of or in case of comes means it is positive sentence, no? In complex you will have to use if plus subject plus verb. In compound you must use must, then only, and or and then. Okay, example you see, you must run fast, you can catch the bus. So two sentences are given. How will you change into simple? In the event of you are running fast, you can catch the bus. Okay, so in the event of you are running fast is phrase. You can catch the bus is the main clause. Complex sentence, if you run fast, you can catch the bus. So if you run fast is subordinate clause, you can catch the bus is the main clause. That is maintained from simple sentence. Moving on to compound sentence, you must run fast, then only you can catch the bus. So it is very clear now. So you have the you must run fast and then only, okay, you can catch the bus. Moving on to second sentence, look into the paper, you will know the date. So simple sentence, in case of looking, in order to make the verb into, in order to disturb the verb only we are using in case of looking into the paper, you will know the date. So you will know the date is the main clause. In complex sentence, if you look into the ticket, you will know the date. Then compound sentence, look at the paper and then you will know the date. In the type 2 you can see negative sentence, in the event of not or in case of not. If it occurs in simple sentence, in complex you will have to use unless. It means if plus not. Okay, in compound sentence you must use must or else or otherwise, right? You see the examples. Number 1, he should work hard, he will not succeed. So in simple sentence, in the event of his not working hard, he will not succeed. So minus, you see not two places. So minus into minus it becomes positive. Okay, in the event of his working hard, he will not succeed. In complex sentence you see if he works hard, he will succeed. So he will succeed is the main clause. And in compound sentence, he should work hard or he will not succeed or otherwise he will not succeed. Moving on to second example, he must see the teacher, he cannot attend the class. So simple sentence, in case of seeing the teacher, he can attend the class. Unless he sees the teacher, he cannot attend the class. In compound sentence, he must see the teacher, otherwise he cannot attend the class. Next, type 3. You can see in simple, we have the phrases due to, owing to, because of, on account of, being, as a result of. All these are phrases used in simple sentences. In complex, we have to use as or since or because. In compound, so or and so. That's all. Let's see the examples. First one, my brother was sick, he did not attend the meeting or he did not attend the class. So simple, owing to his sickness, my brother did not attend the class. Okay, complex. In complex you see, as my brother was sick, he did not attend the class. And in compound you see, my brother was sick and so he did not attend the class. Second example you can see, he was poor, he could not buy a car. So in simple sentence, being poor, you can see was is be verb, no? So you can use being poor, he could not buy a car. Complex you can see as he is poor or because he is poor. So as he is poor, he could not buy a car. In compound, he is poor, so he could not buy a car. Third one, my friend was not there I had to come back disappointed. Meeting will not come. Simple. My friend being not there, I had to come back disappointed. In complex, you see, as my friend was not there, I had to come back disappointed. In compound sentence, my friend was not there and so I had to come back disappointed. Next you see, on plus verb plus ing. So it is present participle. So in compound sentence you have and, at once, or and immediately. In complex you have as soon as, or no sooner than, or when. So you see the first example, the thief saw the police, he ran away. So first one, on seeing the police, the thief ran away. It is sudden action. So it is on seeing the police, the thief ran away. It is simple sentence. In compound sentence, the thief saw the police and at once he ran away. And in complex you see, as soon as the thief saw the police, he ran away. Second sentence, she heard the news, bad news, she fainted. So in simple sentence you see, on hearing the bad news, she fainted. And in compound sentence, she heard the bad news and immediately she fainted. And in complex, when she heard the bad news or as soon as she heard the bad news, she fainted. Next, sixth one you see, when you find in simple sentence after plus verb ing, then in compound sentence you will get and then. In complex you will get after had, because two actions are there. First action will take up had. In before plus verb ing you see, and before that will come in compound sentence, and in complex you will get before. Let's see the examples. After completing his work, he went home. So you see, after completing, it is after verb plus ing. Okay, after completing his work, he went home. That is simple sentence. Next one you see, he completed his work and then he went home. This is compound sentence. Now moving on to complex sentence. After he had completed his work, he went home. Since there are two actions, always the first action will take up had. So we are using in the complex sentence, after he had completed his work, he went home. Next, before plus verb ing. Before going to school, I prayed to God. So, and in that is in simple sentence. Now in compound sentence, I go to school and before that I pray to God. In complex sentence you see, before I go to school, I pray to God. So I pray to God is the main clause and it is always maintained from simple sentence to compound and compound to complex. It is the same. Seventh one you see, besides being also. Okay, in simple sentence you have this phrase, besides being also, and in compound you have not only but also. We don't have complex form. See the examples. He is a singer, he is also an actor. So how will it come in simple sentence? Besides being a singer, he is also an actor. In compound sentence you see, he is not only a singer but he is also an actor. So we don't have complex form in this. Let's see the last one. In simple sentence you have to. So in complex you have so, that, cannot. In compound you have very and so. So examples if you see you will understand. The sum is very difficult. I cannot understand it. In simple sentence we have the sum is too difficult for me to understand. So that very becomes too difficult to understand. Right? Now moving on to complex sentence, the sum is so difficult for me that I cannot understand it. This is very essential. Understand it because it becomes two clauses. Okay. The sum is so difficult for me that I cannot understand it. So the sum is so difficult for me is the main clause. In compound sentence you see the sum is very difficult, that so becomes very. The sum is very difficult and so I cannot understand it. Suppose past tense is there, you see the second example. The food was very hot, we couldn't eat it. In simple sentence, the food was too hot to eat. In complex, the food was so hot that we couldn't eat it. In compound, we have the food was very hot and so we couldn't eat it. So here in the second type you see the food was too hot to eat. So the main clause, you can see only one main clause. In complex you have one main clause, that is the food was so hot. And in the compound sentence you have the food was very hot, we couldn't eat it. So we have two main clauses. Let's move on to the special type. Now in this type, the quality word that is used in the simple sentence will be separated into two words to form complex and compound sentence. You see, in simple, quality words we are using means, in complex we will be using relative pronouns like who, which, that, why or that plus quality word. In compound we use only and. So first example you see, I saw a man, he was rich. So simple sentence, I saw a rich man. In complex you see, I saw a man who was rich. In compound sentence you see, I saw a man and he was rich. And second sentence you see, simple sentence, they sell pure milk. So complex sentence, they sell milk which is pure. In compound you have they sell milk and it is pure. Third sentence you see, simple sentence, the appointed engineer is my brother. So complex, the engineer who is appointed is my brother. In compound you have my brother is appointed and he is an engineer. Next you see, he confessed his guilt in simple sentence. So guilt is noun. So complex you see, he confessed that he was guilty. So we have changed that noun into adjective. So in complex sentence, he confessed that he was guilty. In compound you see, he was guilty and he confessed it. Moving on to fifth sentence you see, simple sentence, I know her native place. So native place means you know. So complex, I know the place which is her native. Then compound, I know the place and that is her native. Now moving on to the last sentence. In simple sentence, he hopes to win the match. So you see, in complex, he hopes that, the two will become that. So we use the word that. He hopes that he will win the match. In compound, he has hopes and he will win the match. Hope you have understood everything up to this. So it's time we shall wind up the class and I shall meet in the next class. Thank you.